Hi, I'm Fergus. I'm production director at Adnams, and we're here in the Bell in Walberswick. The Bell is really what inspired the sort of name of Ghost Ship, sort of based around the legends of the sort of ghost ships out in the sort of the Soul Bay. So Ghost Ship was a beer we first started doing in 2010. It was really initially inspired by this hop called Citra, which had just started coming over from the US. And it had this real sort of pungent sort of elderflower gooseberry flavour, which was totally different to the other hops that were around at the time. So we sort of decided pretty early on that we needed to find a use for this fantastic new hop. And the first chance we had was really around doing a Halloween beer. And the idea for doing a Halloween beer was really inspired by a beer called Deathly Pale Ale, which came about in, we almost did in 1975 and then didn't. But we saw these sort of hand-labelled bottles in one of the pubs in Southwold and thought that was a great name for a Halloween beer. So we started on this process of developing this recipe around Citra, but also using some rye, because the village next to Southwold is called Raiden, which means rye on the hill. We thought that'd be quite a nice touch to add to the beer, and also add a bit of more sort of sweetness, nuttiness to the beer as well. So we developed this recipe, initially thinking we were going to call it Deathly Pale Ale, but then sort of pretty early on, I think, we decided that maybe it wasn't a great name for a beer. So we then looked at sort of Walberswick in particular, but there was lots of ghost stories around here, so we thought we'd take inspiration from that and call it Ghost Ship. 12 years on, it's now our best-selling beer. So much so that in 2018, we also then added a 0.5% version of it because it was so popular, and actually that beer is now our second best-selling beer. So Ghost Ship is very, very important to the brewery, and we're here in Walberswick to sort of celebrate the legends of Ghost Ship. Cheers.